Greetings family, this is Eldad Amara. You know what? There's some people, man, I tell you, they're wicked and bad, and they call themselves Christians. When we say them wicked and wicked and wicked, I mean wicked. Well, I got this neighbour who lives next door to me, and she's been living next door to me for quite a long time. And this woman's a churchgoer. Alright? She's an elder, a white elder. But when we say the woman wicked and bad, I said the woman wicked and bad. Alright? She calls herself Christian and she goes to church every Sunday. And then she goes to Bible classes and all the rest of it. You know, this woman, ever since we've lived here, me and my partner, this woman has just given us nothing but stress. I can remember my brother used to bring his kids around there on a Sunday morning. She told the kids to go back inside. Don't they know it's a Sunday? It's a Christian day and they should be outside playing. If the ball went over next door, she'd keep the ball. Sometimes she'd even burst the ball with a knife. What kind of wickedness is that? And you call yourself a Christian? You know what? In my life, I have never met one good Christian. Not one. They all like to seem to think that they're better than you. Well, you know, none of them better than me. None of them. I tell them straight to their face, none of them's better than me. They always go on like they're self-righteous or they know something that you don't know. Again, take my neighbour. Last year I'm out in the garden with my friend. I was putting plastic bags on the ground. And we see the woman. I walked down the garden path and I looked left and I looked right. I said, watch this. I said to my friend, watch this. She comes, she peers to go to the fence and asked me what I'm doing. I said, what business is it of yours? What you come down here for? She said again, I was just curious, I was just wondering, what are you actually doing down there? I said again, what business is it of yours? What you come down here for? Am I troubling you? Have I done something wrong? Oh no, I was just wondering what you're doing. I see down at the bottom of the garden, I was just wondering what you're doing. I said, well, for your liking, I'm putting down some plastic bags on the ground to stop the weeds from coming through. My friend is putting down some sand, yeah, as extra protection to stop the weeds. You're enough? Oh, there's no weeds, there's no seeds coming through that could go into your garden from my tree. There's no seeds that come off my tree. My tree doesn't seed. I said, weird. Did I ask you anything? Was I accusing you of anything? Did I ask you anything about your tree? Will you come down there and come ask me what we're doing? You call yourself a Christian and every fucking minute. Excuse my language. You call yourself a Christian, but every minute you're finding some fault. The most smallest thing. You gotta find some fault. And if we're doing a barbecue, you come out and ask us why we're on a barbecue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That smell. You should put the fire out. But it's alright for you to have a barbecue. And it's alright for you to burn stuff in your garden. Sometimes people's clothes on the line and you don't business about it. Always make sure like when I'm burning something, it's after a certain time of the evening. Yeah? When people take their clothes off the line. So do that respect and also to keep within the law. Because you're not supposed to burn things in your garden. I think it's not. Sorry, I have to wait till after 6 o'clock. But the woman come out and tell me, oh, you should put the fire out. Who is she to tell me to put the fire out? With her righteous self. See, these people call themselves Christian. The ones that I know, they're not but Satanists. Satanists. We call them also and tell them that straight to their face. somehow they think that they're better than you just because they go to church on a Sunday. You know, I meet some Christians as well, sometime. Even before they tell me their name, first thing they want to tell me is, I'm a Christian. I said, yeah? So what? You're a Christian. So what? What? I just thought I'd let you know, I'm a Christian. Well, you're trying to tell me now, say, you're better than me. You only just met me. You don't even tell me your name, but you want to tell me to say, I'm a Christian, and push up your chest. Oh, my wife, this is my wife, she's a Christian. So, I was going to cuss, but listen, so what? I'd rather know about you as a person than knowing some titles that you're carrying around with yourself. You carry yourself like to say you know more than me, or you're better than me. See, that's the thing with a lot of Christians. Yeah? It's like, it feels like God bestowed some kind of power or something, or give them some kind of knowledge about something that makes them superior to you. And push up yourself. You know what? You're not better than me. And I ain't waiting for no white Jesus Christ to come down and save me either. For over 2,000 years you've been waiting on this Jesus figure. You can't even prove his existence. And then you want to come in my face and tell me about, I'm a Christian. I personally don't give a shit. Because you can't prove to me that the man ever existed. You're looking up in the sky for this savior figure with a white beard and blue eyes to come and save you. And the Bible says, God says, He will help those who help themselves. God help those who help themselves. Alright, so what's that saying? There's a big statement there, innit? That means that you must look after yourself instead of waiting on some God to come and save you. Like some crutch. Like some crutch. You're too damn lazy to go and do things for yourself, so you wait on some God figure to come and save you and take you to heaven. And you don't even know where that is. And if I say heaven is somewhere up in the sky, right? Well, you say actually heaven is up in the sky, and I said, where exactly up in the sky is heaven then? And you can't tell me. But you're waiting for somebody to come down here, right, and take you. Are they going to take you in a spaceship, or what? They're going to carry you on the back or something? How are you supposed to get to heaven? And there's thousands, in actual fact, millions of people down there right now. And those who's dead from millions of years ago. How are all those people going to go up into heaven? Where is heaven? With your big ass self, and you call yourself Christian, like you're better than somebody else. What is it that you know that we don't know, that makes you so special? Really, what is it that you know that we don't know? Like the woman next door to me, every minute she's complaining about something. I sort of think, why you come and bother me? As soon as I shut my front door, you know, I shut my door and I keep myself to myself. If you see me in my garden doing something, yeah, you come out there being nosy. One time I turned around and said to her, you know, what church do you go to? She said something, Eden of God or something like that. I said, really? And she goes, why do you ask me that? I said, like, because I don't want to go to that church. Whatever church it is that you're going to, me don't want to go to that church. She said, why? I said, well, if they're all like you, for example, you think I want to go to a church like that? You think I want to go to a church like that? It's not but a sinning. Yeah, I said, not but a sinning. Think that you're better than everybody else. And then you got like some of the neighbours around here as well. And they will flock around you, see you as a little old lady, little innocent old lady. trying to give it the Jesus thing, like, oh, I'm so pure and so innocent. Yeah? When you're nothing but the devil in disguise. Nothing but the devil in disguise. You got white hair, you're small and petite, and you're, oh, neighbour, could you do this favour for me? Oh, neighbour, could you do that favour for me? Right? And at the same time, you cut up little kids' balls. That come up a bit wrong, but you're cutting up a child's ball. How wicked and bad is that? You keep their ball, and you say, it's a Sunday, you should be inside. It's a Sunday, you should be inside. It's rest day, yet still, you're there, in your conservatory, playing your piano, and singing God songs. But you say to everybody else, they must shut up and keep quiet. Because Sunday is supposed to be a day of rest. And you're in this conservatory playing music. And you have a window them open to, and your garden door open in the summer. Why? Some people, man, and they call themselves Christian. Them is not but wicked and bad. This other place I lived at as well, me and my partner, and there was a white woman, elderly, about like 75, 80, and her husband as well. We feel sorry for the husband still doing that, because he was alright, never used to say anything. He was like one of them impact husband then. Man hardly say anything, but a woman? Jesus Christ, when the woman wicked and bad. Worse than the one next door to me now. Worse than the one next door to me. They said the woman wicked. I'm gonna leave that story for another time. But again, the woman went to church and she was more righteous and holier than thou. More righteous and more holier than thou. And looked upon me and my missus. We picked them and turned around and said, oh, call them little rugrats. I want to take my hand and just whoop them out and just box them across the face and that. Because I'm so elderly, probably dropped on and dead. But how could you be so wicked, man? And you're saying that you're a Christian. You're supposed to be there to help the community, to help people, to help your fellow man. But no, you look on your nose upon people like you're better than them. Let me tell you as well, my mother, she used to go to church every Sunday. I'm giving her dimes and the ducats, right? Put dimes and ducats in a bucket. I used to think, why? Every minute she gone to different church as well. I used to think, but why? You see America, Miami, going to church. 3-4 different church. You see you do the same thing at England. And you know, help yourself. And you have a grand picnic, and you don't give them nothing, but you give the church your money. That don't make no sense to me. A friend once said to me, you know, the wickedest person a person can be is a person who's wicked in himself. So you know that you need a coat or a pair of shoes or to pay your bills. But instead of paying for those things, you rather take your money and go to church and give where? Go give to some reverend. Next minute you see the reverend and pick them, because they're sending picking them to private school. Yeah, send them to private school. They might drive around in a big car, big BMW, or some Rolls Royce or something, and then live in some big fancy house out in the sticks there. Sticks means far out. Yeah, so he live amongst his middle class neighbours. Cause no one mixed with, except for in church. So I don't understand these people, you know. I don't understand these people, and us as well, black people. We're more loyal, and we follow religion more than any other race of people. Yet still, we're on the foot of the ladder. Everybody else has got their shit organised, and we're on the foot of the ladder. Still looking up, holding our hands up, waiting for something. When the help is on the help is on the end of your hand. Yes, help is on the end of your hand. Stop using religion as a crutch. Stop waiting for God to come down and do something for you. And instead of looking at the sky, you should be turning and looking within. Yeah? Let me give you a quote. Psalms 82 verse 6. I said, ye are gods, and all of you sons of the Most High. I'm going to say it again. Psalms 82 verse 6. I said, ye are gods, and all of you sons of the Most High. So that's telling you, you got parts of God in you anyway. If you say God blew his breath into you, his breath, I think God is neither male or female. But I'm just quoting from the Bible. He blew his breath into man, and man became a living soul. So you have a portion of God in you. So why not work with that portion of God in you and do something for yourself? Turn inward. And stop looking outward for God to come and save you. That quote is telling me that you are a God yourself. A baby God, not the God. That means that you should be able to do for yourself. And you see another thing with a lot of Christians, they love materialism. Poor, they love it. They love materialism. They go out and buy fancy shoes on, fancy bag on, fancy car on, buy the Nike them, and they're not supposed to have any other gods, but then go buy Nike. Nike is a Greek god, by the way. If it's not a Greek god, it's an Indian god. Adidas is another god. So, they might worship false idol then, innit? But they don't know that. They might walk around with them big Adidas t-shirts on and their trainers and everything. And they don't realise, or even if they did realise, they don't care. They might worship demigod them. Puma, that's another one. Adidas, another one. Yeah? They're worshipping them people that has got. Listen, man. If you're a Christian, you're not supposed to be materialistic, but enough of them is. Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19. It says, don't collect for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and rust destroy. I'll repeat that again. Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19. Don't collect for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and rust destroy. You're not supposed to be collecting up these materialistic things, you know. You're not supposed to be collecting them up, because you can't take them to heaven with you. You're storing everything up. Your TVs and your gold rings and your necklace and your handbag, yeah, and your car and all the rest of it, and you attach yourself to all these material things. And then you think you're going to be able to take them to heaven with you. Well, you know what? There's no way you're getting to heaven with all that. And if every single person on earth, who says that they're Christians, them who's dead and gone, and those ones that's living now, there's going to be a lot of rubbish a lot of material assets going up to heaven. Do you think God got enough room up there for all of your belongings? And for all of your friends and your family's belongings? And for those people who's dead? Do you think He's got enough room for their belongings up there as well? You're too materialistic. That's not what a Christian is supposed to be about. Too materialistic. My neighbor, as I tell you, is a wicked, 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 wicked person, man. Wicked person. And everybody's following around like to say she's some goody, little goody two-shoes. And it's Satan in disguise. CNN, fakeism. And she's not the only one, because there's a lot of other fake ass religious people out there. Fake ass religious people. I don't care if you want to call yourself Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, Pentecostal, Church, Ism, and all the rest of it. There are a lot of you out there that's fake. You're fake and materialistic. Yes, I said it. You're fake and materialistic. You want to come out of it. Because if you're following religion, I'm sure that's not what they're really teaching in terms of the Bible. Because you can't take these things with you. The reason why you're collecting up all these things, really, because deep down inside, there's a part of you that's saying, you know what, after I'm dead, no, there's nothing else. So I want all these things now. I want them all now. So you clutch onto them and you hold on to them. Because you don't know what's really on the other side. Deep down, you've got some doubts. Anyway, I'm going to sign out now. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Hit the notification bell or give me a like. Anyway, as I'm telling you people, this is my personal experience with people that I know that are Christians. So I'm just going on my own experience. Okay? For those of you, you might know some good ones out there, but I'm talking about my own personal experience. I've met none to date that I rate.